Yo, what's good, people? Your boy Persona, gamer with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation podcast every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And listen, man, this is a quick video where I wanted to just real quick talk about a couple of things when it comes to this Ghost of Tsushima, because for some strange reason, I keep seeing like all these people are confused. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are confused when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm like, for me personally, again, this is me personally. For me personally, I'm kind of looking at it like, how can anybody really be confused? Like, I don't know. For me, it seemed pretty straightforward, right? Maybe it was me, right? Maybe it's me, right? But I said, I was thinking about this and I was like, you know what? Let me put a quick video out, kind of just explaining the different upgrade paths and like how the upgrades work, just so that everyone in the community is on the same page when it comes to how upgrades work. You get what I'm saying? I want to make sure that, and this isn't, we're not going to talk about, PS5 upgrade, $10, boo hoo, huh? No, we're not here to talk about that, right? I'm strictly going to be just talking about how the upgrades work, just so that everyone understands what's going on, right? Everybody understands how the upgrades work, so that no one is spending more money than they have to. You get what I'm saying, guys? So that's what this video is about. So first thing I want to do, right, is I kind of want to just lay out what the upgrades are, because to be honest here, and like I said, for me personally, the upgrades made sense to me. With the way the PlayStation blog explained it, I don't know, for me it made sense. Again, I'm not here to bash anybody, I'm not here to, but I want to help everybody and make sure everybody understands what's up, right? So let's read out the upgrades, and then I kind of wrote out some stuff on a notepad of my own that we'll talk about in a second, right? But let's read out the upgrades here on the official PlayStation blog, and then we'll talk about, I'll give a deeper details on that. Cool? All right, cool. Let's do this. All right, so if you already own Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation 4, right? So essentially what that means is, back when Ghost of Tsushima released in July of 2020, when we all had PlayStation 4s way back when, right? If you bought the game on the PlayStation 4, you essentially still own the game now, especially if you bought it digitally. You still own that now. You can pre-order the upgrade to the director's cut on the PlayStation 4 for $20. This upgrade will become available starting August 20th, right? So the director's cut is essentially the expansion. That's the expansion, right? So that's the Iki Island, that's the new enemies, all those different things. It's all that stuff, right? So that think of the director's cuts when they refer to that, that's the expansion by itself. That's just the expansion. The $20 gets you access to the new island and all of the slew of, different things that they're putting into the game, right? So if you own the PlayStation 4 version of the game, then you will be able to just buy, and realistically they should probably change this date, because I was able to pre-order the PlayStation 4 version of the director's cut now, right? So if you want to pre-order that now on the PlayStation 4, you can. Like I said, I've already done the upgrade, the director's cut upgrade for $20. I've already bought that. So starting on August 20th, if you bought the director's cut on PlayStation 4, director's cut PS4, you will be able to upgrade to the director's cut PS5 anytime for $10, right? So essentially what that means is, again, so I'll use myself for an example. Because I bought the director's cut on the PlayStation 4, right? Even though I have a PlayStation 5, I want to get that out the way as well. I have a PlayStation 5, and I pre-ordered the PlayStation 4 version of the director's cut through the PlayStation Store, right? Because you can still buy and play games and pre-order games and all that good stuff on the PlayStation 5, right? That's the great thing about PlayStation. So if you want to, it comes out and you're like, well, damn, you know what? I want the PlayStation 5 version. I have a PS5 console, right? For $10 extra, you'll be able to upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. And essentially what the PlayStation 5 version gives you is, the whole slew of the DualSense features, the real-time cutscenes, and the Japanese lip sync fix, and those whole slew of things, right? So that is what the $10 upgrade gets you. It gets you the PlayStation 5 version of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut with all the bells and whistles of having a PlayStation 5 game, right? You can also upgrade directly from the original Ghost of Tsushima PS4 to the Director's Cut of PS5 for $29.99. So essentially what that means is, so say you don't pre-order anything right now, right? And you say, you know what, I want to wait till August 20th, right? Essentially what they're saying is, if on August 20th, if you boot up your PlayStation 4 version of Ghost of Tsushima, you will be able to you know how like some games has like a tab where you can go straight to like the PS Store from the game. So essentially that's what they're saying. You'll be able, if you boot up your PlayStation 4 version of Ghost of Tsushima, there will be a tab like, upgrade, or, the PlayStation Store tab. And when you go there, you'll see the full upgrade for $30. That is the Director's Cut expansion and the PlayStation 5 upgrade bundled in one for $30. And then obviously additional details and upgrades will be available closer to the PlayStation Store, closer to launch, right? And then, just to kind of bring this into perspective, I also did like a little, and really like I said, the blog kind of explained everything for us, right? But I kind of wrote out some stuff on a notepad just to kind of give you guys a bit of a deeper breakdown of the expansions and kind of how everything works between the PS4 and PS5 versions, right? So for Ghost of Tsushima PS4 version, you can buy the PlayStation 4 version of the Director's Cut on PlayStation 5. So like I said, if you're someone who does not want to pay the extra 10 but still want to be able to experience the expansion, the story, and all those different things, you can with your PlayStation 4 version, you can upgrade to buy the Director's Cut and still be able to play that on your PlayStation 5 console. And like I said before, the Director's Cut is the expansion, which we know the expansion is Iki Island, which comes with, again, different enemies, different weapons, different armors, and things like that for you and your horse and all those different things, right? If you own the Director's Cut on PS4, you only need to buy the $10 PS5 upgrade. So like I said, if a lot of us that might have been eager to want to pre-order right now, if you've pre-ordered the PlayStation 4 version of the Director's Cut upgrade, you don't have to spend $30 to get a PlayStation 5 upgrade and buy the Director's Cut again, right? If you have the PlayStation 4 version of Director's Cut, you only need to spend $10 extra to get the PS5 Director's Cut upgrade, which, like I said, comes with all the bells and whistles of the PlayStation 5. If you do not wish to buy the PlayStation 5 upgrades, you can still enjoy the PS4 version of the expansion on your PS5. So like I said, there's been a lot of conversation, a lot of podcasts that I've heard, and there's been a lot of conversation of a lot of people, kind of confused or apprehensive, if you will, about having to spend money for PlayStation 5 upgrades. Like I said, this isn't that show. We're not going to talk about that. But if you are one of those people that are apprehensive but still want to experience the expansion and things like that within the world of Ghost of Tsushima, you can still do that by spending the initial $20 for the Director's Cut and still just enjoying the game on your PlayStation 5 with the PlayStation 4 through backwards compatibility, because we know that Ghost of Tsushima did get a 60 frames per second update, right? We know that Ghost of Tsushima, if you're playing it in performance mode through backwards compatibility, it is at 60 frames per second, right? So if you really only just care about the frames and nothing else in terms of the bells and whistles of the PlayStation 5's features, then you can just play the PS4 version and be happy with that, right? So Ghost of Tsushima PS5, right? You can buy the entire game again. So this is one thing I want people to kind of be mindful of, right? Because the way PlayStation handles their cross-generational games, the PlayStation 5 Director's Cut game itself is also being sold in the PlayStation Store as a full-fledged package, $70, right? Where it comes with the full Ghost of Tsushima game, it comes with the $20 expansion, and obviously the $10 PS5 upgrade. So that's where the $70 comes into play, right? So you know, for those that already own the game, I don't want you guys to kind of get confused or suckered into buying that if you don't want to, right? You can if you want to. If you want to support the entire game all over again, you know, that's definitely your prerogative, right? But for those that already own the game, I really don't see a need to have to rebuy everything for $70 if you don't want to. Again, if you want to support that stuff, that's definitely your prerogative, right? But for those that want to wait and just want to make sure, you can just buy the PS4 upgrade, right? And then just wait till later and buy the $10 upgrade for the PS5. Or you can just wait till August 20th altogether and just buy the Director's Cut and the PS5 upgrades for $30, be done, play the game, enjoy it, and go on about your day. You get what I'm saying? If you wait, obviously if you wait until August 20th and you already own Ghost of Tsushima PS4 version, you will be able to buy the Director's Cut and the $10 PS5 upgrade together for $30, right? So, you know, those are really the things that everyone needs to know. So, you know, just to kind of recap, you know, I want to recap for you guys. Just to kind of recap, if you own the PS4 version of Ghost of Tsushima, you can upgrade to the Director's Cut, the PS4 version of the Director's Cut for $20 right now. When August 20th hits, you will, if you already own the PS4 version of the Director's Cut Ghost of Tsushima, you will only need to spend an extra $10 to get the PS5 upgrades. If you want to wait till August 20th and you already own a PS4 version of Ghost of Tsushima, then you will just spend the $30 altogether, which gets you the Director's Cut and the PS5 upgrade. If you want to support the Sucker Punch and Ghost of Tsushima all over again, you can buy the PS5 version of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut right now in the PlayStation Store for $70. You don't have to, but like I said before, if some of you people want to do that, you can, right? The Director's Cut is the expansion. It's the Iki Island expansion, right? So I know there was been some confusion with that, but when we refer to the Director's Cut, that is the expansion. The $20 Director's Cut price tag will get you access to the Iki Island, and, you know, again, the new enemies and weapons and things of that nature, right? And yeah, that's really it, man. You know, let me know in the comments if you guys have any more questions. I'll try to answer as many of the questions as I can. I hope I've simplified this a little bit more for those in the community that might be a bit confused, right? Or, you know, we know how that goes, right? If some of you are confused, you know, I hope I simplified it. And like I said, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments, and, you know, I'll definitely happily, you know, answer whatever questions you guys have. But, you know, it's pretty straightforward here. You get what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, guys, listen, I appreciate y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share that, you know, share the video out as well. You feel me? All right, guys, man, I'll see you guys later. It's your boy Persona, and I'm out. Peace.